everybody, you're welcome once again to my tutorial section, and in this very short video demo I want to show you a general overview of Docker and how it works. This is going to be a very short video clip running you through the scope and overview how Docker works. So Docker is generally a tool, right, a container that allow every member in a development team to run an application without doing so many work of making some download IDE, get the version, do all of that, set up environment or any other stress. So it comes like a form of a package tool that brings the application, and every member of the team can just go ahead, launch the application, run it without necessarily getting the IDEs. You don't need to do anything because everything is being packaged and it comes to you. So how does it work under the hood? Just like I said earlier on, it's like a container, right? So it provides you with the platforms, with every necessary setup you need for your application. Using a Node.js as a reference point, for instance, don't worry, the flow or the process, the logic is actually the same for every other stack your application is currently running on, be it Java, Python, C Sharp, C++, Go, Golang, Ruby, anything, Flutter, any applications you have running, the concept is basically the same. So this is how Docker works. The first thing you need to do, you need to get the environment your application will need to run on. Take, for instance, I want to use a Node application. So that is the first step you need to do. You need to get a Node, you need to get Node downloaded, and here you tell Docker what version you want to use, be it version 1, version 2. And the good thing about Docker is that since you're packaging everything, the environment and all the necessary setup for the application, any other part of the team, any other member of the team who wants to run this application will not have any version issue. Take, for instance, if you build a Node application that is running on Node version 12, which might not be compatible with any other updated version, maybe version 20 or 21, which is one of the current latest version of Node now. Docker helps anybody who wants to run this application not to have any of version error or issue, because this has been packaged already. Everything is being wrapped in a container. So this is where you tell Docker you need Node and then what version of Node you need to do. So that is the first step. And the second important step you need to implement is, which is for me, I'll call the final step, is the next line of command you need to put in. So I'm just trying to group them here. Here you need to get your runtime environment. You need to get that for Docker. And here, this is where you copy the code, right? So the first thing you need to do is you need to create an environment, because Docker is actually like a virtual machine, right, for you in a way, right? So you need to copy your code to this environment where you want to run that. Once you copy that, then this is where you run your installation to get every of your nodes, your packages, or any package your app needs to run on. And once you have that copied, then you also, within this command, this is where you tell Docker what instruction to use to start your server, your system, or any of the application which you have copied in here. So remember, all of these instructions, if they're in your package.json for a Node application, or if you have it in a Java application or Python, Django, any other application you have there, you also tell that command the application will need to run and start on. And all of these, you actually need to write that in a file called Docker file. So this is where all of this instruction will go in. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, on how Docker run, how you can use it in an overview. If you want to know a little bit more detail on how to create a Docker application, how to run that, how to containerize your applications, please look out on the link below. I have a comprehensive video on how to create a Docker applications using Node.js, to be precise. But never mind, the flow, the process, the logic is pretty much the same for every other stack you have out there. Thank you very much for sticking around, and I'll see you next time.